Did you come up with the name IDLIT Studios?
It all started out when I was working over the summer with my brother, and Cheeseman came out and visited me for 2 days, and we were in a restaurant, and he went to the bathroom, and a lady came up and asked me what I wanted to drink. I said iced tea, and then she left, and then Cheeseman sat down, what I missed, and then she shows up with my drink, gives it to me, and then Cheeseman could continue the story.
And then I was like, what the hell, why didn't you order me a drink? And he was like, well, I would have ordered you a drink, but I didn't want it to come, here, man, I ordered you an iced tea. Then she sets it down, and I just feel like, I don't like iced tea, and smack it off the table.
I don't like iced tea! Yes, very random and spastic.
And then we were thinking, a while ago, we were thinking about doing an internet show, but Takahata's lazy and doesn't have money to buy video cameras, so
I own a
we were thinking of names for ourselves, and I came up with the acronym IDLIT, which stands for I Don't Like Iced Tea.
Kind of decided that should be the name for our studio, IDLIT Studios. I don't like iced tea!
Exactly. That and, I actually do like iced tea. It's just an act, people. I'm a fake.
For you, baby.
Like Takahata.
Iced tea.
Where did the concept of teaming up with Zero Master and Boren come up?
Well, we were kind of all just, this is how I think everything happened. When we first started out, we started talking with Kenpo, and we decided to cross-promote each other's videos by favoriting them and video messaging them. And then, we were talking to him on Skype, and then Takahata, he did a lot of talking with Boren and Yukami. And then Zero got into a conversation with us, and we were all kind of talking to each other. I really wasn't, because I had to work a lot. But, Takahata kept putting in good words for me, I like to think. And if he didn't, I'll just kick him in the balls. but yeah, pretty much, then we all just started talking, and then, yeah.
I know Zero kind of, he's kind of there. I'm kidding, I like Zero.
And Zero's there. He's gonna hate you when he watches it.
I'm aware of that, it's fine.
What goes on in the normal everyday lives of Takahata and Cheeseman?
I wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I devour a baby, and then I sit down, start writing the script for, this day, then I eat a baby. No, I'm joking, I don't eat a baby. I don't eat babies.
Yeah, he doesn't write a script either.
Oh, fuck! You don't edit episodes! No, basically I work right now part-time at a gas station. How I just got hired on the place that makes assorted escalator parts, and they work 4-day work weeks, so it's good. Then I'll be able to work a bunch on the series. That's my daily life.
Right.
Oh, I want to hang out with my girlfriend.
For those of you who want to see what Takahata looks like, make sure you watch our Council of Booth's first meeting. It's a video response. I know, I'm letting everyone else know because I can't embarrass him enough. And anyway, as for Cheeseman, I wake up at, I guess,
I'll kill you.
What time is it now? About 30 minutes ago. So about 12 o'clock. Every now and then I'll try and go to the gym. Because, I gotta maintain my physical fitness. For those of you who actually know what I look like. Yeah, that's a laugh. Screw you, Takahata. I know what you look like, you ugly.
I just have to take that chance to embarrass you, man.
But yeah, and then, I honestly, my life is pretty boring. All I do is I work and make an abridged series.
Pirates or ninjas?
Lofty.
An unholy fusion, a pirate ninja, a parinja, if you will.
Lofty.
He'll dazzle you with his gun that shoots shurikens.
What did you say, Taka? Is Boren paying you to keep saying fluffy for almost everything?
It's funny, because Boren doesn't pay us at all.
What would happen if 4Kids got the rights to a show like Hellsing?
They'd replace all the blood with dirt marks, they'd change all the names, give them the worst voice.
SWAT teams would all have water guns.
And they'll put AT-ATs in the background. And, they'll stop each other with kind words, and the big bad boss at the end will eventually become good and join their side.
Who came up with the idea to do the Zatch Bell movie?
When I heard it mentioned that they actually made a movie of it, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And I watched it, and I just told Boren, we have to abridge this first. And he's like, no, it's horrid. And he was actually like, that wasn't an act. And I pitched it to Kenpo. Kenpo was like, oh, sure, why not? And then tell everyone else was great with it. Yay! And then Boren's like, no! So yeah, that's how we decided. Because it would torment Boren.
Do you plan on having any special guest appearances in future episodes of G-Gundam?
We have something special.
We say we'll like to. We don't want to really give anything away yet. But yeah, we're hoping. We're hoping.
Usually, how long does it take to make an episode when everything's going just right?
5 minutes, and it shows. No, usually, the first episode we produced, it was kind of a funny story because I made it all in Windows Movie Maker first, but then it wouldn't save to my computer because the file was corrupted or something like that. So I had Vegas, and I was kind of wishy-washy. I didn't really want to use Vegas because I'd never had before. But I went back and I did it all on Vegas. And the first episode took about 10 days after we released our first trailer. And then after that episode, we usually got an episode up in about, I'd probably say a good 12 hours of work went into the second episode, but it was all in a row. Usually we try to break it up now, so it's probably about a good 12 hours, maybe more, goes into each episode.
It really just depends on the episode and how much material we have to work with. Episode 2 wasn't that bad. Like 4 took us a while to get done, but it all really depends and varies on our schedule and what material we have to work with.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite joke on the show?
Oh man.
I know Takahata loves everything he comes up with, but
Yeah.
my favorite was the hit him with sticks, because for that scene I took a ruler and I hit my hand, and that was what was making the slapping sound. But the problem was that the first ruler I used snapped in half, so I had to go and get this big, huge, like almost like a meter stick, and I started hitting my hand with that. And then I had to switch hands because it was starting to hurt too much.
We had to do 2 takes.
It was the sounds of pain you hear are real, but then the problem was that I was trying to edit, but my hands couldn't stop shaking, and they were making a lot of heat. So I was just like, all right, I'm done for today. That's my favorite joke because I put the most blood and tears into it.
That scene wasn't funny, and I'm glad that really panned out the way it did. That really made that scene funny.
Have you guys yet watched my Born Yukami interview?
Yes, we have.
Damn well better. I mean, thank you.
Oh, man. No problem. I support the interview process, as well as Cheeseman.
Yes, I do. The fact that anybody even wants to interview us makes me feel all special.
Mm-hmm. Who came up with the name Council of Bushin Goodies?
That was a bunch of pitched names, and we could not come to a consensus of what we wanted to call it, and so we all just kind of went, okay, fine, let's just merge it together. The Council of Bushin Goodies. Originally it was the Council and Bushin Goodies. We're trying to fix one, and then I'm just like, let's just do that. Everyone agreed. Make it simple.
Alright, there's about 3 minutes left, so I'm gonna ask you a question, then you can whore out your series. What's it like considered being the next generation of Abridgers?
Well, I don't really like the term next gen, because I'd like to think, I don't want to sound full of myself or egotistical, but I'd like to think that we're considered in the same generation as Lanny Bator. But if people consider us the next generation of Abridgers, then it's just that I don't like to think that anyone is better than anyone else, even though a lot of people will say that that's the stupidest logic I've ever heard in my life. But that's just my opinion on it.
Some people like our series. People give it 5 stars, say it's funny, say it's awesome, say they love it. Some people leave comments like, you're better than Karibo, you're better than Lanny, and I'm like, thank you very much for that, but you can never let that go to your head or anything like that. In all honesty, you just gotta try harder. And we're starting to get more notoriety. We just gotten over 400 subscribers recently because we got our 4th episode up, and since we made our Council of Bushin Goodies announcement, our subscribers have also jotted up. People are starting to become a bit more known about us. But again, there's still a lot of people who don't even know we exist out there, and it feels good to know that people like our product. Because me and Cheeseman, we both agree on this one mentality: once one person likes your series, it's a success, and everything after that is just an added bonus.
All right, guys, thanks for your time for this interview.
No
No worries. And I'd like to take this time to whore myself out. Watch Guyver Genesis Abridged. It's my 2nd solo series. Watch it.
Second solo series. No, it's your first solo series.
That's what I meant. It's a secondary series.
You'll never know what you mean, dude. Also, don't forget to check out my work in Trigon Abridged. I appear in the series. We're on episode 4 with Samurai Cage 2. I'm helping him out with the writing and with the voicing, so it should be pretty good. Alright.